The topic which is given to me is about the food. Mainly, whether this so-called, the term which is used in the by the food industry or by anybody, when they talk about food or food products, the Ayurveda term is used maybe with a good meaning. Sometimes it may not give the correct understanding about whether this Ayurveda recommend this particular food, whether when they say or when they put Ayurveda, does that mean they follow the Ayurvedic formulations or theories or Ayurveda recommendations clearly? General public does not have an idea. But they have this thinking, Ayurveda is herbal, it is safe. And the food industry or the marketing people use this Ayurveda word to their advantage in all the way they can. Whether it is a toothpaste, whether it is a biscuit, whether it is a floor cleaner, whether it is anything, even if it is a food supplement which they call is for rejuvenation, it's for vitamin replacement, it's for strengthening the bone, it's for strengthening the teeth or gum, it's good for the hair, it's good for you just take from the head to tip of the toe. If they use any products which can be used externally or internally, they use the Ayurveda word for their advantage. So public, even the doctors, even the people who have the knowledge believe that, oh, this particular toothpaste, it's so great because it's Ayurveda. And they buy it for their children. And they will say there is tulasi, there is neem, and there is that, there is this. So it's going to be healthy. 99% of the product which basically available in the market, even if it is a food supplement, I believe it is not following any of the Ayurvedic recommendations which is supposed to help us. Then how do they actually use this Ayurveda word? They just say, oh, this is a soap, Ayurveda soap. Because there are 4 ingredients, does it not mean that Ayurveda doesn't recommend that you have to use this toothpaste? We recommend something which is naturally available, naturally biodegradable things, which will never harm us. So I would say that there should be an understanding and a level of education has to be given to the public. I'm not against the manufacturing companies or units or particular health promoters or anything. I'm just trying to tell there are ways to use Ayurveda. There are possibility to use Ayurveda in a very healthy way rather than manipulating the theories. What is the advantage of giving an old food product? And they say they have incorporated some spices and say that it's an Ayurveda. Even scientific products, what I'm talking is that there are a lot of products in the market, in the OTC and everything. They just put one ingredient and say, oh, Ayurveda. I would say there should be a solution for it in 3 levels. One is the person who uses should have an understanding that they are using Ayurveda, but it's not Ayurveda, so it's fine. I don't expect any remarkable change. So at least he's not, let them continue selling it. When they buy also, they can buy it and they use it, but they have to understand it has nothing to do with the Ayurveda, they're using the word. Number 2, the manufacturer should be little, I would say, it's not lenient, a way of an understanding. They should have some knowledge about Ayurveda, that they should not use the word Ayurveda wrongly. At least hereafter that they have to understand how we can incorporate in such a way that the theories are taken care, the food products are sold. I mean, there are a lot of opportunities. Like for an example, when we talk about a karkadaga kanji, it's a porridge which is basically now sold in the market. So what actually happens is that they take the rice and they break it into broken pieces, then add some herbs and pack and say, oh, this is something can be used. But not to, so just look at it, it's a good product. But when they speak about these spices, they don't even check whether those herbs which is mentioned are suitable for everybody or not, are suitable for this particular individual to take it, and whether this is suitable to take it for throughout the year or it's only during the monsoon season. Because, and whether the recommended herbs which is introduced into that, like fenugreek, with ginger, there is cumin seeds, there is cardamom, there is tulasi, all these things are used in a proportion which is suitable. Is there anything which is actually studied behind it? But if it is studied behind it, then definitely that's going to be a good thing because it's healthy and which can be used not only during monsoon, it can be also used for other, but you should know whether this product is safe to use or not. This is, I don't think, widely and it's available, but I'm just trying to tell you, this is how, that is the most safest way. So that means it can be used. But rather than talking about the soap and the paste and the floor cleaner and all kinds of things, even all food products, even there are some herbal supplements they're using. So the manufacturer of this product should have a good Ayurvedic physician's recommendation and he should be aware and knowledgeable 100% about it. Number 3 is in the government level, the lawmakers. They have to keep an eye on them. They should not be using it and say, oh, this is herbal product, Ayurvedic products, okay, it's a safe to use. They also have to have, a council has to be there or a body has to be there to monitor, because food or any products which is used to maintain your fitness or health has to be absolutely safe. When we talk about quality, when we talk about safety, both has to be taken care together. If you say it is safe, it should have the quality which they are recommending. You say, okay, high quality product is not safe for your body. No. So that has to be monitored by the government body or a body which is actually monitoring these kind of things. We have health food inspectors go into the restaurant and check the food is clean, whether the food is contaminated, whether the vessels they're cooking is up to the standard, the person who cooks is clean. It is the same way. Those things has to be monitored. That means from the root level, from the manufacturing level, from the cleanliness level to the product is into the person's hand, the consumer's hand, it has to be monitored. So how we are fortunate to have this system of Ayurveda with wide range of true knowledge, but it has been used wrongly and people are mistaken by giving them wrong information, and the product is actually widely used in the market just because herbal Ayurveda. When I say herbal, generally, if the word is Ayurveda is not there, also people have a feeling it's a herbal product, it's an Ayurveda product, right? So when they're using the word herbal, when they're using the word Ayurveda, my humble request to everybody is that read properly, understand properly, study properly, and if you find a product which is used in front of you, even if it is a family member or by anybody who knows or anybody you're recommending, read carefully, educate them, tell them, no, this is not Ayurveda. Then you need to tell them, how can we use Ayurveda in your daily life, and how can you incorporate Ayurveda theories in your daily diet or food? And sometimes certain things are not necessary to be incorporated. So we need to actually tell them, this is Ayurveda, this is not. So these are the three levels which I want to emphasize and tell everybody that Ayurveda word should not be used just for the sake of selling a product. It should be banned, or it should be monitored, and it should be given proper knowledge and education to everybody who uses it. Even herbal products, for example, herbal products, basically they use a word of Ayurveda, and 95% of the herbal, that product is nothing to do with Ayurveda, but 5%, and that 5%, nobody is aware whether he is using it or not. So it is pathetic that to understand that we are just keeping silent and accepting all those things. Especially Ayurveda practitioners has to take an initiative. Ayurveda manufacturing products people has to be responsible. And the consumer who is buying it should be also responsible to understand and acknowledge that and say that, yeah, these products are safe, or this product is nothing to do with Ayurveda. They can say any other word. Not necessarily they have to use the word of Ayurveda. That is one part of my topic which I want to discuss. Now, the second thing is that this is about the food and the other external and internal products which is being marketed and utilized. There's also a big chunk of people or products which is coming under the label of Ayurveda, which is considered to be the medicines or herbal supplement or herbal nutritional supplements, where also Ayurveda is used. And those products, whether that is just used for the sake of selling, or whether they do really follow the theory and the applicability of Ayurveda according to the system of medicine, also has to be monitored. That is where we also are misled by the manufacturing companies that they use Ayurveda into that products which is available in the market, especially over-the-counter OTC products where they use this. Both has to be taken care, and I'm so glad that Kumarji has taken an initiative for us to understand, for us to learn, and to look at things different perspective, to go out of the box and think and say that if you're treating, treat authentically. Just don't treat just for the sake of treatment. Be authentic and also be credible. And I'm sure this Ayurveda Conversations platform is going to be an eye-opener for everyone, whether it's a patient or a doctor or a person who manufactures or person who promote, is going to be a very good eye-opener. And I really thank the organizing committee for inviting me for this. wonderful platform. And namaste. Thank you so much.